Hello to everyone watching the playback. It feels really weird not having these linked to a readathon.
I know.
What emojis do you
What do
leave?
we say now?
Oh, everyone popped in really fast. Now I'm concerned that I didn't monetize these. Did you guys get an ad? Let me know. Maybe it was just like a click X on the ad.
It was 18 seconds, which is
Okay.
a decent.
Really fast for some reason that
Yeah.
time. Oh well. Hi everyone, welcome. That was a very chaotic start for me. I was backstage and ended up spilling this like bright red liquid all over everything, and so I was like hurriedly trying to clean stains out, and I feel very like chaotic and disheveled right now because of that. But going back into the reading mood, what's everyone reading today, or what's everyone doing today? And maybe Lexi too will be reading House of Cotton.
Lexi, I can, yeah.
Like I've changed my plans.
One of my nails just fell off, and I blame all the cleaning because I was just scrubbing with a bunch of cleaning products, and I just put them on today. I'm gonna have to look and see if I can find a replacement for it, but oh well.
Did he sit back on it? Did it come with like little glue?
They're like ones that already had like the stick on it, you know. But oh well, because it's like now it's just the thumb is naked.
That's like the most important one, especially if you're taking pictures and stuff or like holding something up.
Because I just found them. I was listening at the beginning of my work day. They wanted me to read this like book, so I was like listening to it, and I was doing my nails at the same time as I found them under the sink. But already didn't even last 24 hours. That's fun. But yeah, reading House of Cotton. I will probably be listening to the audiobook though, not actually reading this copy. I think we got to chapter 4, so hopefully I get at least farther than that today.
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm reading House of Cotton. I don't know how far we're getting, so I also might be reading When the Stars Go Dark.
That looks very much not a Lexi book.
This one?
Uh-huh. Like I have no excuse you. Gosh. Ollie's all up in my business, but I'm probably gonna read the Archive Undying. I really need to try this physically and see if it's as confusing physically as it is audibly. So
have fun.
Not excited.
Also, I'm gonna start from like here. I think there is some more chatting before we started, but I'll just start from when we were live. Hello, Erin. All good people here. I'll be interested, Dawn, of what you think, because I feel like that one has a lot of strong opinions about it, one way or another. I feel a little lost without bacon for my breakfast or dinner, but at least I have the taters.
I have potatoes for dinner too.
Yum. Hello, Brittany. Currently listening to Fourth Wing. Yay, that's very exciting. Twerking. Oh gosh. Hey, I'm reading Last Word by Taylor Adams. I hope you like that one. I really enjoyed that one. Twerking with the black cat. These, in case, because I feel like a lot of people don't know what this is in reference to. It's in reference to a game night on my Patreon the other night. I'm not reading right now. One more meeting until I can head home, and then soon. And then I'm reading Black Scion. Nice. One more meeting. You could do it, Sam. Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining. Hello. What are all of you in the chat reading or doing tonight? Yeah, this spill was just like so annoying because it was bright red, and like it's kind of stained my leg. Like my leg, I wiped it off, but it still is just like red splotches everywhere all over my legs. So
Carly with her green and red paint question.
At least it didn't stain your face.
True. Yeah.
It was all over you.
It was all. I was like, all right, Vampire Kaylee.
Yeah, it looked like I had just like finished drinking someone's blood because it like I was biting off the cap and then the cap like flew off and then
it looks like it ripped your like mouth open. Is what it looked like.
I know, it did look a little spooky. Pink Me Promise. I hope you like that one, Sarah. Reading Bunny. Hope you like that one, Skylar. Going to try and read Kingdom of the Feared before I need to start thinking about making supper for my mother-in-law's birthday. Happy birthday to your mother-in-law.
Nikki to cook for me.
I know. That's like the best present ever. Not the exact same, but similar type.
Such a very strange comment.
Yeah. But yeah, I made like a weird pickle thing on an exclusive video, and it had chamoy, and that's what the red liquid on the pickle was. And this was like a type of chamoy. It was like meant to like dip a lollipop in, but it was like a Mexican candy, and so it was like basically chamoy, but just for the lollipop. Started No Heart for a Thief, and I'm really enjoying it. That's awesome.
It's on my TBR this month.
I don't think I'm gonna get to it this month, but I'm hoping in August to get to it.
I probably won't either, but I'm gonna try.
Oops, didn't mean to do that. Get so upset having to clean them up. Yeah, for the most part, the cleanup was fine, just annoying. The only thing I'm concerned about is like my white pillow that has like skulls and ballerina tutus. The red liquid got on that white pillow, and so I like put stain remover, and it's currently soaking in cold water with laundry detergent. So I'm hoping it gets out, but if not, I'm gonna keep the pillow no matter what. So if like my true stance is I want the stain to get out because I think the stain looks bad. But if the stain stays in, I'm going to adapt to saying, oh, it makes it even spookier because it's like the skull ballerinas are bloody now, you know?
Yeah, at least it's not like a cute thing where you like couldn't at least make yourself feel better with that.
Yeah, exactly. Finished Malice House tonight. What are you thinking about it so far, Courtney? Reading All the Stars and Teeth. Hope you're liking that one. Getting triggered thinking about that pickle. Listen to This Is How It Always Is and doing a diamond painting. This looks so good so far. Man, Jen, you must have the like concentration of be able to do a diamond painting because gosh, they're tedious as hell. Not reading anything. I like how you kindly forced Lexi to read that book. I mean, well, she asked me about it earlier and I answered, but then I said other stuff too. And so I wasn't sure if she saw my answer. So then I just publicly answered too.
Haley and I are really good at sending each other like 7 texts before the other person responds, and then we both just ignore multiple things that we've said.
Yeah.
So like things don't get done a lot.
You're not the most efficient of texters, but
No.
We do have the energy, it's just sporadic. So we'll send a shit ton of messages and then nothing for days. Well, not for days. It's never days. It's more like we just won't respond to each other for like a couple hours and then spam text a bunch all at once. Starting When Life Gives You Mangoes. I want a mango. I actually have mangoes right now. Maybe in the next sprint I'll make some mangoes. I may say make just because I want to like put chamoy and tahini on them. To Shape a Dragon's Breath. Thank you, Hillary. Yeah, they're I don't know. Can you guys see them?
Yeah, I can see that one.
Sword earrings.
Yeah.
So it's like the hilt of the sword up here, and then the rest of the sword here. And then the part that goes through my ear is just like a normal earring band, but it connects where it looks like the sword is just like piercing your ear.
It looks really cute.
I got them gold and silver, and I'm very happy with them. They were like kind of a sketchy Instagram ad, so it's very high risk.
When those get you.
Yeah.
They get me all the time.
So that's where I got this ring too. I got a couple questions about it on my Instagram post today, and I haven't had a chance to respond, but it's like a ring of like like skeleton hands holding each other. And I just added it onto the earring order because it was like this was the same price as shipping, but if I added this, I hit the free shipping minimum, you know. I'm trying to organize my bookshelf. Started early this morning, had it almost done, and decided I didn't like it. Started all over. That sucks, Nicole, but also I feel like it's good to put the time in now to like get them to where how you want them to look and how you want them to be organized. Because I feel like as soon as it's been a couple days of them up on the shelves, even if you're slightly unhappy with them, you're not going to want to take them all out and reorganize. The pups are here and being cute. Reading Last Word. rereading Darker Shade of Magic because I need a comfort read. I support that, Hillary. Had a very rough day, so happy to see y'all's beautiful faces. I'm sorry you've had a rough day, but I'm glad you're hanging out with us. Reading Battle Royale, yay! I saw your Instagram post about this, Carly. Made me happy. Currently still switching between 2 big tomes, The Dark Forest, intense hard sci-fi, and Golden Fool, Realm of the Elderlings, Robin Hobb.
Golden Fool.
Which, like, how far into the Realm of the Elderlings is after the Chip of Magic stuff? Is that the next one? Or?
Okay. That's the second Fitz trilogy, which is leaps and bounds better than the first Fitz trilogy.
Good to know.
I mean, it still has Fitz, but you know.
Reading Yellowface and loving it. Going to try out House of Hunger in the first sprint, see if we vibe. I really hope it works for you, Kayla, but also I'm nervous because I know you've been a little
away from that one.
Man, it's like, obviously I think it's amazing, but it just makes me nervous because I know for a fact like a lot of people also really didn't vibe with that book too, and so it's just like because I loved it and because I know so many people hated it, and the people that hated it are ones that like I didn't predict to dislike it, and so it's one of those recommendations I always feel nervous about giving out because it's like I feel like I can't predict when someone will like it or not.
I'm avoiding that one. I didn't like Fear of the Witching either, so
I was also avoiding it.
Going to be reading Red Sister. Awesome. I think we already mentioned this maybe before or after your comment, but just quick recap. I'm reading House of Cotton, and so is Lexi.
I'm reading AI Gods.
Started filming a spoiler vlog, but think I'm going to turn into one of those red string evidence board videos. I hate having to stop reading the film reactions, thoughts as I go. Yeah, and do whatever you prefer doing because I feel like the best video is a video that you like to create. So They're both library loans in my Libby and came in from my hold waitlist a day or two apart. I couldn't resist trying both of them, and now I don't want to quit either.
I love that.
Relatable. Hello, eating dinner. Not sure what I'm going to read tonight. Nice.
Let's see where I am in my book. I don't actually know.
Might need to... Teddy, do not steal my scrunchie, dude. Might need to use a print to put my dinner together. Listening to Take a Hint, Danny Brown, and starting Saga Volume 1. Is this your first time reading Saga, Shannon? Because I freaking love Saga.
Saga is a very strange book.
It is odd, but it's so good to me. Hi, Amy. Just woke up from a nap. Don't know what I'm going to read yet, but I will be reading.
Wait, I thought you said you were reading Into the Drowning Deep today.
Such a good one.
Uh-oh. Did you DNF or something, Amy? No. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Don't tell me. Lie to me.
Anyone else having escaped the readathon withdrawals? I had such a freaking blast. You ladies are the best. Thanks for joining us for that step. Lexi did such a great job. I'm so glad everyone had fun with it. Reading Paradise Club. I hope you like it. Enjoying Malice House so far, about halfway through. Awesome. I really want to get to that one.
I almost picked that for you for that. And then I was like, I'm not confident about anything, so I should have just picked it. But actually I am confident about one. Maybe. But
maybe. You sounded confident about being confident, and then you're like, nah.
Yeah. But I almost gave you Malice House instead of the one that I was more confident about. So that's why I didn't.
House of Sky and Breath. I love that one, Molly. Starting Red Sister tonight. I'm getting jealous of everyone starting it, but I don't think I'm going to do my reread until later on in the month.
Me either. I want to wait a little while.
Those earrings are cool. Thank you, Ashley. Nothing knows me better than Instagram ads. They're always on point. Reading The Outsider. Yeah, he is back to fluff now. He really wants to go outside though right now. Or he wants dinner, I think. I don't know which. He wants one of the two. It's probably dinner actually, because it's about to be 6 o'clock. Oh yeah, so I signed up for Evernight. That's what it's called, right? Evernight. It's a horror subscription box through Illumicrate. Which if you haven't heard of Illumicrate before, they're like not really big, but they're like a pretty well-known box company in the UK, and they first started out just doing fantasy, but they've kind of branched out into doing romance and now horror. But unfortunately, I think you probably won't be able to sign up for it today because it's like based on off of a wait list that we all Teddy, don't steal my scrunchie, stop it. It's based off of a wait list that we signed up for God. That we signed up for like a couple months ago, it feels like.
Yeah, it's been forever ago
Yeah, it was a
now.
while ago.
And they are sending out invites to the subscription based off of the place on the wait list. But you can join the wait list still. I don't know how long it'll take them to get through the wait list. Like maybe you will get a subscription
usually
invite for the next month.
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
Don't know if I
It's
got an
every
email,
3
and I
months.
signed up around the same time you did for the
Weird.
wait list.
Check your
I
junk,
also
'cause
might have
mine
just
doesn't.
I might have just ignored it.
But yeah, it's just a 1 book box. So like I think they just send the book, but they do like customizations. Like I think at least I'm expecting it to be like fancy edges and like foil
Yeah, me too.
hardcover and all of that kind of stuff.
I just did a running leap.
Gosh, go away, dude. And yeah, oops. Oh gosh, my comments just jumped. There we go. Hello, Katie. Listening to Weight of Blood and reading The Wise Man's Fear. Exciting. I'm very excited about you reading both of these. Reading Chain Gang All-Stars. Nice. Ship of Magic and that trilogy is also a part of Realm of Elderlings. They become very interconnected. Makes sense. I'm holding his collar right now to make sure he doesn't like do another
He
sneak
literally
attack.
got a running start.
You can see it's like nearly out right now, but
He's like flying Teddy.
oops. First time reading Saga. I went to the library and picked up the first 3 volumes. That's awesome. I hope you enjoy it. Reading Drowning Deep. Andrea. That's awesome. Actually, I knew you were reading that, but then I forgot until right now.
I know, me too.
I hope you're liking it still. Haven't started it yet. Decided to wait a few days since it's chunky and I have to start Monstrilio like tomorrow.
Fair.
Is that how you say that book?
I have no idea.
Well, that's what I'm going to go for until
It makes sense because there's not the double L.
Yeah, that's why it like looks like it should be a double L, but it's not. So I'm like Monstrilio, but then do I sound like an idiot saying it that way? I don't know. Love the whole Escape the Readathons experience. Lexi planned it so well and everyone worked so hard to make it great. The co-hosts were wonderful. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for joining and having a good time. Need to finish 4th Wing tonight. I hope you all sprint for a while. I don't know how long, but we'll definitely do like at least a couple sprints. It'll just depend on when I crash. Kind of had like a more intense day at work today, like first day where I felt like not super stressed, but just a little bit stressed because I was having to do stuff that I was like, what the hell? How do I do this? So I figured it out. So it ended up okay. And I don't have like residual stress. I just feel like I could crash earlier tonight because of the day. Reading This Woven Kingdom. I hope you enjoy it. Yeah, he really is choosing violence. I'm still holding on to him to make sure he just stays here. He looks all sweet, but I bet you if I took my hand off,
I'm sure.
he'd aim. Just going to listen to a novella or something like that. I saw Carol talk about the one called I Found a Circus Tent in the Woods Behind My House, and it sounds good, so maybe that sounds very interesting. I want you to read it and then tell me if I should read it too. And yet another horror novella that has a super long sentence title. Yeah. I love Scrunchy. He's a big Scrunchy person. Scrunchy dog, I guess, not person. Still reading Curse of the Reaper. Love Escape, but I'm readathoned out for a bit. I think the feeling is shared amongst all of us.
I have a Patreon readathon this weekend, and I'm like, why did I choose violence for myself? Like, we'll have fun, it'll be great, but I'm just like, ugh.
Yeah, I think Lexi and I both went for the end of the month route.
Much better choice.
Yeah.
Really enjoying it so far. Such Halloween vibes. Need to ramp up now. Forgot which thing I was reading it for though. Read it, Amy. Oh, here. Hello. Okay, we're gonna sprint. I don't have the timer up, so bear with me for a moment. I'm thinking we're gonna start with actually a long sprint. We're gonna start with an hour sprint, if that's okay with everyone, and then we'll move into 45-minute sprints for the rest of the night. But I like starting with an hour because then I can cook dinner and everything. Because I basically hopped onto StreamYard the second I finished work, and so I need a little bit of time to like eat.
Sorry.
It was my own choice, but okay.
Yes, Courtney, it will be chill. It'll be good. I'm excited. What? What are you so excited about?
Okay. All right.
Bowser turned his head because he heard like the dog speak, and I was like,
I'll see everyone in an hour for the sprint, and then we'll do 45 for the rest of the night. Hello, welcome back. Sorry, I couldn't get my audiobook to stop playing, and then I was just hearing it really loud, and it was like, I can't talk and hear this at the same time. That's too much for my brain to process. How did everyone do? I ate tacos and drank Diet Coke, but I tried to order 2 cans because I was having a really strong craving of Diet Coke, and they only sent 1, and I guzzled it down so fast, like I was finished with the Diet Coke when I was only halfway through 1 taco. That was sad, and now I feel like I still want Diet Coke, and I'm very much debating. I live really close to a gas station, like 1-minute walk, and I'm like, maybe I just walk there and get a Diet Coke because I kind of
Walk there and get a Diet Coke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was good, the taco, and then I had 2 tacos. I don't know why I said it singularly. Both of them were good. And then I got to, let's see, where am I in House of Cotton? I'm like towards the end of chapter 5.
Gotta catch up.
How'd you do, Lexi?
I ordered Arby's and I ate it.
You switching it up tonight. What happened to McDonald's and Taco Bell? Jeez.
I know. Well, I had Taco Bell yesterday, and I was really interested in the cup of cheese that I could order with the curly fries.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. Why? I already posted you. Well, let me do it. Stupid.
What are you trying to do?
I already posted the Be Real, and now it's telling me I have to do it again. Okay, there it goes.
Oh,
Weird. How'd you do, Mel?
I got to page 90, 91, and walked the dog.
Nice. I also walked Teddy. I forgot. I did that too. But it was quick because it started to rain again. It's been storming a lot here. Like the other night it was storming really hard, and then today I was like on a video call and they're like, Haley, what is going on? I'm like, it's really loud thunder and lightning right now. Like I cannot control it. It's crazy.
Not control it.
But it's like not currently storming out, but it started to rain a little bit. So we went back after like 2 minutes of walking only. So it wasn't like a real walk, but there was an attempt made.
All I got to poop. That's all I cared about.
Yeah, I got Teddy to poop and pee. So I was like, mission success. Let's go back.
We're out.
Hello, Rye. How are you? Also, hello, Tina. Hello, Katrina. Finished Dead Girl Blues and have been bummed all day. So I'm making Alex watch Alice in Borderland with me. It's so good. It is so freaking good. I really love this. It's a Japanese show that's on Netflix. Like it's a Netflix original, I think. And have you seen Squid Games or know anything about Squid Games?
Not yet. I know a little bit about it, but I haven't seen it.
It's like similar-ish to Squid Games, but I like Alice in Borderland more than Squid Games, and I love Squid Games for the first couple of episodes, but I actually am liking Alice in Borderland more, and like about like deadly games that they have to do to survive, and it's got like some sci-fi elements in it and like weird dystopian, like what the hell is going on type of vibes.
Cool. I don't know why I thought from the way everybody was talking about it was more like a fun-filled show.
Oh yeah, no.
It's very much horror.
Yeah, it's like gore and stuff.
Yeah, but I read the manga and I was like, oh my God, I need to watch the show immediately, which I don't ever do. So I think it was last week that I started watching it, and then I just like forced everybody possible to start watching it.
It is so good. I'm so glad you did. I think I'm already on like episode 6 or 7. I can't remember. And so I'm almost at the point where I need to stop until our watch party on Friday, which will be hard. I powered through so many yesterday. Read 23 pages. Distracted jotting some things down, but still read 40 pages of the finalist. That's great. Took a nap and just started Family Game. Ooh, I need to start that one soon too.
So many naps. I'm jealous.
I know. I am also jealous. Ashley took a nap too. Carly hung out with family. Caitlin was editing a video and thought the chime was coming from my video. That's happened to me where like kind of the reverse, where I will be filming a vlog update on sprints, and like I'll hear the cat meow, and then, like, I don't realize when I'm editing it that it's in the video, and I'm like, am I on sprints right now? Like I will use some practice in the video, and it's specifically the cat that it happens a lot. I don't know why the cat meow just like takes me by surprise, and in so many I'm like, oh, goodbye. Hello, terrified me. I'm sorry. 25%. Sent a couple of emails for work, got 25% in boyfriend material, and cut things for work. Nice. Productive. 50% through Curse of the Reapers. Really enjoying it. Checked out a couple of YouTube videos. Glad you're enjoying your book. Halfway through. Nice job. Read about 30 pages and scrolled Pinterest trying to decide on a food board to take to a potluck girls' night later this week. Ooh, one of those like really aesthetic, nice, pleasing food boards. Of course, Nikki, I bet you will like kill it and make the most aesthetic
I'm sure.
board that not only looks amazing but also tastes really good. Like, oh gosh, I have complete faith in Nikki's ability. 50 pages. Oops. I hate when my comments just all go blank for a second.
That doesn't happen to me.
Honestly,
I know it happens to you and Michelle,
mhm.
but like, I don't know. That doesn't
Me and
happen
Michelle
for
have
me.
like the crap computers apparently, because yeah, every so often like it will like just all go blank, and I have to just wait for them to reload in for me to be able to see and select a new one.
It's weird.
Walk there and get a Dr. Pepper. Disgusting. No. Diet Coke only. Diet Coke is really the only soda I will like choose to drink. Other sodas, like I will drink if like I'm at a party or something and they just have like certain sodas there. But if I'm choosing for myself, it's always Diet Coke.
I do love a good Diet Coke. I like Coke Zero too, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Diet Coke is just like what I like drink as a kid, and it was always just like the norm version for me. So like any other Coke variations taste weird to me because in my head, like Diet Coke is the normal taste of it, you know?
Yeah.
And I know it's like the reverse for a lot of people, but like I could care less about
like regular Coke.
Yeah, and like I don't drink Diet Coke because it's like better, and I could care less about that. It's literally just because like it tastes better to me.
Mm-hmm. Me too. I don't like the regular. They're too sweet.
Mm-hmm. 79% in the Weight of Blood audiobook while cleaning up dinner, vacuuming, and mopping. So productive. That's gonna be me next sprint. I need to clean up the kitchen specifically. I have a ton of boxes. That's like because I don't really have much like counter space in my house. Like I don't have like a dining table or anything. So like the kitchen counters are like the dump counters when I like get something and I'm like, I don't know where to put this. So I'll just put it on the kitchen counter. And right now, like the kitchen counter is like unusable. I can't cook anything, can't do anything. It's really overwhelming me. So I need to like go put find just not just trash. So it's like hard stuff because I'm like, I have to find
put it somewhere.
Yeah. Finish the audiobook. I'm glad you liked it and gave it 4 stars. Just ate a salad for dinner, then spaced out. My brain always has to decompress after work. Yeah, that's why I always do a longer sprint as the first sprint after work too, because I just need a little bit longer of like settling in after work. 45 pages. Arby's?
Is that a judgment?
Finished editing, going to start an honest lie. I haven't read that one.
Is that the Taryn Fisher?
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know if anybody liked that.
Good luck, Brittany. Report back. 38 pages in House of Hunger, and I'm liking it so far. Yes. How awesome would that be, Caleb? That's the book that got you out of your slump, too. I really hope it does. Taco Bell yesterday, not nacho fries, but black bean crunch wrap. How could you not get nacho fries? Just pairs so well. No matter what you get, there's always room for nacho fries. Page 105, liking it so far. That's good, Dawn. Hello, Kiki. Reading my last book for this vlog. Need to walk the dog. Nice. That's satisfying to almost be done with your vlog. We're all shook at Lexi branching out on her food choices.
We get Arby's sometimes, but I really just wanted like fries and cheese.
It's always a good choice. Cheese.
Sorry.
in general. Cheese is a good choice.
Mm-hmm.
Glad you found them eventually, Courtney, but I'm sorry for the confusion. Woke up to tornado sirens and no electricity last night, so I guess the stormy weather here in Texas. Yeah, we were having wind gusts. There no tornado, but we were having wind gusts of like confirmed wind gusts of 85 miles per hour. And like I guess that's equivalent to like an EF1 tornado. And like there's tons of damage around here, like on the news and stuff. And like around my apartments, there's so many like giant tree branches just like all over like the walkways
Crazy.
and stuff. Because the wind was so insane.
We haven't had that in a while, but we do get it occasionally.
I got like, because I get weather alerts from like my weather apps all the time where like we were under like a bunch of those type of warnings. But for the first time, I think I got an actual alert from like the Apple like emergency alert thing about wind and saying like you should go away from the windows. But it was the middle of the night and I was laying in bed. I'm like, my bed is right next to a window, but I'm laying here still. So I just took the risk. Had breakfast and did house chores in the first sprint so I can sit down and study next sprint. Nice, Alex. Hugo gets 10 p.m. walks because it's safer for everyone if we're the only ones out in the neighborhood. I relate to that. Alice in Borderland is so good, especially season 1. It's amazing.
Yeah, I like season 1 more than season 2, but I still really, really enjoyed season 2.
Got the bookshelves done again and still don't like it. Oh no, Nicole. Hello, Vanessa. Reading the World Gives Away. Also, Lexi, I love your shirt.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, you're wearing the shirt that you made, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Love it.
Read
So
spooky
cool.
books.
I'm still wearing my shirt that is part shirt and part candy chamoy sauce right now. I need to go change.
Nah. Just save it for later.
It's like the thing that got on it is red, so it actually like you can't really tell it's stained, but if you feel it, it's like, oh, that's not
That's the worst. At least it's red.
Yeah. Like I feel like once I wash it, it's actually like you won't be able to tell at all, but you can feel it, and you can smell the chamoy sauce.
Like I said, you're just saving it for later.
Yeah. Might have to go with the way I had them originally. Good luck, Nicole. Organizing bookshelves is hard.
It is.
Giving up for today. I support that. Starting Book of Cold Cases. I hope you like that one, Nicole. Ate dinner and took a nap. Lots of nap taking. Warmed up dinner, ate and cleaned dishes. I was so hungry, so feel much better right now. Frozen dumplings, instant ramen, and kimchi on the side. It was yummy. I was craving... I was just craving that. Yeah. Kimchi, I'd really need to get some kimchi because that's something that I don't really have at my house. But anytime I eat kimchi, like from a restaurant or something, it's so freaking good. And so I don't know why I don't just buy a jar to have in my fridge. Diet Coke is the best. It is. I'm also on Team Diet Coke. My parents only had diet soda in our house growing up, so I can't drink non-diet soda. It tastes way too sweet to me.
Mm-hmm.
For me, it's not even like about sweetness. It just tastes like it's not supposed to taste like that. Like it just tastes like weird to me. Yeah, because I like sweet things. It's more like it's just like it's almost Diet Coke, but not. You know, it's just like. Just finished Korean class. Awesome. Need to find something to read now. Let us know if you have options. We could help you pick something. Oops. So ready to be out of this slump, and being one of your faves would be a bonus. Yes. I would take partial credit for getting you out of a slump, Kayla. I'm just letting you know now.
Kayla's like.
Also, if you don't like it, I will take no credit for that. I will only take credit if it's a positive experience. Ooh, need to watch Alice in Borderland. Yeah, you should. You definitely should. And just FYI to everyone, like it seems like I have the unpopular opinion though, because based off of at the watch party, everyone is choosing the dub, but you can change it. It defaults to like the English dub.
The dub is bad.
Yeah, and it's like really cheesy and bad, but you can change it, and I changed it to have the original Japanese just with English subtitles instead.
I will
struggle
say
with like translated shows though, because I can't stand dubbed. Like if the voice and the words and they don't match up, it drives me crazy. But I don't watch my shows half the time. Like I'll be doing other stuff, and so I can't do subtitles because I'm not sitting there doing this the whole time.
I will say this is a show that sucks you in, and like 40 minutes goes by and you're like, wait, I just watched 40 minutes. So like maybe it's one that like that will happen. But like the voice actors are terrible. Like
yeah, the voice actors were really bothering me. That's why I switched it. But I also don't mind subtitles. Like they've never bothered me.
No, I like subtitles.
Works
I'm paying attention.
My issue with subtitles is I only read the words and don't look at anything else.
Lost power when that wind hit. Luckily, it was night and didn't get too hot or uncomfortable. That's good.
That's good.
Yeah, I don't actually know if I lost power. I could have technically because it was in like the nighttime and my lights were out. But
wouldn't your like microwave or oven timer or
clock? I only have a microwave timer, but I don't set it because I lost power one too many times. And I was like, I'm freaking bored of this, so I just don't have it set.
My microwave one will just like not be there, but the oven will just flash the wrong time.
My oven is old, so like there's no digital thing anywhere on the oven. And the microwave is like in the back corner of the kitchen, so it's not even like the time is only helpful when I'm like as far back in my kitchen. And so it's like it's not like
that makes sense.
Really,
yeah.
Dipping sauce made such a mess. I also dropped my kimchi condiment bowl. I had lots to clean up, but I did. Just can't take me anywhere. You and me both, apparently. I hate kimchi, but it's so good for you. I love kimchi. So good.
Is it?
It's like fermented cabbage. Spicy, like fermented cabbage.
Yeah, no, you lost me.
Yeah, I don't like cabbage.
It's just
you lost me with cabbage and spicy. You lost me twice.
Oh yeah, if you don't like spicy, for sure. I would say if you like spicy and cabbage is throwing you off, to still try it because it's not like it tastes cabbagey. It's like the sauce that you taste it. But
yeah, I think I've tried it, but I can't remember.
Love to make kimchi pancakes. They're so good. I think I've had this at a restaurant once, but I've never made it before. Maybe where I had it was just not great. Maybe. There used to be this Korean restaurant that would do like tofu hot pots with a bunch of kimchi on the side, and it was open 24 hours a day. Yeah, 24 hours. I didn't need to add a day thing. 24 hours.
24 hours total.
I confused myself for a second. I like had to pause and be like, wait, let's evaluate what I just said. But it was like in my undergrad university, and like that was where you went after a night out, and you would go and get your like hot pot with kimchi at like 3-4 in the morning after you're done with the night. And it was so bomb, and I miss it so much because there's not really a place like that in Texas here. How to rinse it out of your shirt. At least you did rinse it out of your shirt. I'm just wearing mine still. Really can't take me anywhere. Kimchi pancakes are amazing. There's a place here that makes them the size of pizza. That's cool. I've always seen them pizza size. That's really cool. I think I've only had like a little slice with mine as like a little appetizer thing. One of my favorite shows takes place in Ireland, and I need subtitles to understand their accents, even though it's English. I've had that happen with shows before too. Sometimes even like Love Island, I'm like, what the hell are they saying? Like, I have no idea. I need noise. I can tell when the electricity is out.
Me too.
Yeah. I'm reading House with Good Bones. Love T. Kingfisher. Taking me down another spooky country road. I hope you like it.
I feel like I haven't seen you in forever, Bob Apples.
No, it's been a while. Hello, Bob Apples. Feel that my microwave clock hasn't been set since April 2020. It's too much work. I feel like there was a while where they were cutting our power of like every couple of days to work on something or something, and like it was always for short increments, but I just got tired of fixing it so often, so I just gave up. Hello, Christy, reading Here and Gone and really liking it. Exciting. Don't like cabbage, but I do like kimchi pancakes. You got to try it at least once. Yeah, I mean, I don't think I hate cabbage, but also I I wouldn't say like, ooh, I love cabbage. You know? Like it's like I don't even know how often I've had just plain cabbage before, but kimchi is freaking bomb.
Yeah, I would for sure try it again.
Mhm. I want to try kimchi or just Korean food in general, but I've never known where to go. Yeah, it's hard, especially where we're at, Kayla. I feel like there isn't a lot of Korean restaurants by here. And I haven't had like Korean. I mean, there's some, but they're very like feel like more Americanized, or it's like in a restaurant where it has like a lot of different Asian cuisines, but like I miss the places where it was just like a deep dive of Korean food only, back where I grew up. Where they had more types of dishes. Most things fermented are like real sauerkraut are good for you.
Yeah, I don't want that. Sauerkraut,
That's
not the
the
good for you part,
Mm-hmm.
but sauerkraut, then don't like it.
People put it on hot dogs here, and I'm like, ugh.
I don't mind sauerkraut, but also like I've never like gotten it for myself like at my house or anything, you know, but I've had it a couple of times. My grandpa is German, and so like I haven't visited him in a while, but like back when we were kids, like we would go every like couple of years or something, and he would always have a lot of sauerkraut at his house. He would always think I'm gonna make some crab next sprint. Fancy, yum. Sometimes I want the volume lower and turn the captions to keep the
I do
volume.
that too.
Yes, I woke up to sirens because my show I put on was turned off. Oh, sad. Likewise. Probably would have slept through it. Oops. Gotta go to Houston for Korean food. I love Korean barbecue. Yeah, I should go to Houston more often. It's not that far from where I'm at, but I don't really go there barely ever. But yeah, where like my parents' house is, they literally live next door. Not next door, that's an exaggeration. They live like a 1 to 2 minute walk to this big plaza, and in it is one of the most popular K barbecue places in like a whole area of Southern California, and I'm always so jealous every time I go back, and it's like you could just walk here and have like the best food ever.
Yeah, I want to try. I want to try that.
Mm-hmm. Kimchi is amazing. Has anyone ever had Korean corn dogs? So good. I haven't, but I really want to. But I'm not like a huge corn dog person. But Korean corn dogs, they look good. They're so fancy. Need to find good Korean food places here in Dallas. All the places I know was in Austin. Mhm. I bet Dallas does have some somewhere though, Kiki. It's such a big city. I'd be surprised if there weren't any like Korean food restaurants. I know we should road trip. Just do a food and book road trip to Houston. That'd be fun as hell.
It would be fun.
Korean spicy fried chicken. Yum. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, we're gonna sprint. I'll switch it to a 45-minute sprint. I need to clean my kitchen.
Good luck.
I really don't want to. But it's like every time I walk inside the kitchen right now, I'm getting stressed out because there's just like too much clutter everywhere. I'm like, ugh.
I hate that feeling.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm somebody that like I will let it get that bad and then it'll stress me out that it's that bad. And because I'm stressed, I avoid it. And then it just like gets even worse. And I'm constantly thinking about it, but like can't make myself do it for the longest time.
Yeah.
It's bad.
That's how I've been to for a couple of days now. But I'm like trying to use these sprints like a motivator of like, okay, for 45 minutes, I'm gonna go deal with this issue. And I bet you it's gonna take me like 20 minutes tops to figure it out.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I've just been putting it off. Okay. So I'll see everyone in 45. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. How did we do in that sprint? I got to about 35% of House of Cotton, and I'm almost done with chapter 8. So I'm going to just finish the rest of this chapter and then switch to something else in the next sprint. I actually don't know what I'm going to switch to, but it is going to be something else for our video, Lexi. So I'm like trying to decide which one I start with. So I don't know. Maybe in the next sprint. But if you have like strong opinions about me starting one over others, let me know. But
I have strong opinions about the books, but not really about the order.
I
mean, mine ended up being the middle one was the one that I assumed.
Yeah. Maybe I'll try to do that too. I don't even remember what ones you gave me. Like I had to rewatch your video like 3 different times now because I keep forgetting. Like I know the 2 of them and I know they're the 2 that you liked, and I keep forgetting the one that you didn't like which one you gave me. So, but
I can text it to you.
Yeah, I there's been an embarrassingly like many times where I've been like, I could text Lexi and ask, but this is embarrassing. Like I forgot.
You already asked once.
I know, and so I limited myself to just the one ask, and then
search your text.
I should have, but I forget you can search text, and then I just was rewatching.
So handy.
Stop! Come on. Stop.
I think you should save the one with neon on the cover for last.
Okay, sounds good. So
because that's the one I'm not. That's what I'm like most confident about. So that would be a fun one to end with.
Petty is annoying me, and I don't like. How'd you do in the sprint though, Lexi?
Oh, yeah, that thing. I was filming a lot, and then I started getting like video stuff together to edit.
Nice. Also, I just saw your text of what the book is, and I'm like, yes, that is the book. Like, I don't know why I keep forgetting that one, but.
And that's a book you knew before this.
I know. I don't know why I keep forgetting about it.
I can never remember what the one you gave me is called, but that's because I've never heard of the book.
Oh, yeah.
He's trying through the blanket.
I know. He just sniffed through it to see, like, where is this? Like, he's like, what the heck? I kind of am, like, mad at myself that I ruined it a little bit today, but if you, like, already were assuming, then yeah. But
that's what I assumed.
But, oh well. Mel, how'd you do?
I got to about 30 pages more in that sprint. It's slow going. This is a incredibly like just kind of convoluted book that I'm not 100% sure. I'm not even about 80% sure what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, when you said that people are only into it because of like beautiful prose and that's it, I was like,
it's better physically than it is audibly. I will say that. And the prose does kind of even itself out a little bit, but so many DNFs because people are like, you're not going to know what's going on for 80% of the book. I'm like, is it worth it though?
Yeah, I don't like that.
I mean, I don't hate it. It won't get like a 1 star because it's not bad, but it's just not gripping me.
Mm-hmm. Also, I love all the recommendations for Korean food places by where Kiki lives. If anyone has recommendations for like either Houston or Austin, let me know. Katrina.
That episode, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
For sure, no.
I was like, I just, you never know if something else, but like, yeah, that one. As soon as I saw this, I was like, oh, that episode.
That's the worst one.
Mm-hmm. It's brutal. I mean, there's no way for them to have made something else be that brutal because of like the circumstances behind it, so like I wish it is kind of funny because Katrina said she was feeling sad, and so she was Borderland and then watched that episode.
Yeah, that one it's rough, and I wasn't expecting that at all. No.
Sorry.
I was like,
You.
did they just do this?
I
And then I
sent-
had to go to bed after that.
That doesn't sound like something you want to go to bed after. I don't know what it is, but it doesn't sound like something you want to go to bed after.
I sent a picture of me crying to Lexi after that episode. I was like, what the fuck have you done to me?
So good though.
45 more pages. Think I'm gonna make some tea during this chatty bit. Nice. I wish I liked tea. I need to I go through phases where I'm like, I'm gonna force myself to like tea. And I like iced tea and stuff, like that's fine, but just like a hot tea to make at home. It always just tastes like water to me. I don't know.
Yeah.
Nice. Totally okay being distracted. Kitty. Was Winston there? I didn't notice.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh yeah, here it is. Winston.
I would look terrible with blonde hair. It would be so bad. And like I would have to dye my eyebrows.
You would definitely.
Like it would be and that would be weird. Like no. No.
Made it 20% in, took a shower and ate dinner. That's awesome. Very productive. 2 more deaths in Battle Royale. Now walking my dog. Nice. Hello, reading Empire of Dragons at the moment. So y'all were right. Saga is weird, but I'm enjoying the storyline. I'm more than halfway through. I was not accepting all the nudity.
I wasn't either when I first read it. I was like, oh, okay, there we go.
Not related to the nudity, but do you think I would like this?
Possibly.
I think you should give it a try because it's like pretty short, but it's definitely more on the fantasy side of sci-fi rather than like the approachable side that you tend to like prefer. But it's also not. It's way less complicated than like Monstrous was. In terms of like figuring out what's going on because it's more focused on just like 2 people. Well, it has multiple point of views. I guess it's just more focused on like individual people's experiences in Saga, where Monstrous I feel like is a little bit more zoomed out on like the world's politics and stuff, you know?
Yeah, that one, like I wasn't confused or lost during Monstrous at all, but I was just kind of like, okay, like I don't care.
Like Saga, and there is like horror stuff in Saga too. It's definitely not as much horror stuff as it is in Monstrous, but like there's like creepy things going on in Saga also.
Yeah, I'll probably give it a go.
Finished first part of The Outsider. I love King, but feeling more than a little ill.
Yeah, I found out that's part of Mr. Mercedes and I unhauled it. For me personally.
Got to chapter 6 of my book, walked dogs and ate some turkey cranberry salad. Yum.
Okay, excuse you.
Ollie's just making himself at home.
He said, look at me.
Brushed my teeth and continued editing. Arrived during the last sprint. Hello. Reading United States of Japan. Cool. Moved out of book finally. What? Moved out of book. Does this make sense to you guys?
Maybe it's bed.
Maybe.
I bet it's bed or couch or something of that nature.
Rachel, please help. Got to 33% of This Is How It Always Is and switching to my physical book. Nice. 5 pages during that sprint. Totally fine. Started reading Arc of Mayfly. Ooh, I want to read this one.
I cannot freaking wait to read this book, but I'm scared because Amy liked it. I used to think that Amy and I had very similar reading taste, and the more I get to know Amy's reading taste, I'm like, maybe not.
Baiting pain in Cassidy's Discord. This also doesn't make sense to me, Rachel.
What do you have to go look at the Discord for that one to make sense, but that one does make sense.
Okay. 40% in Fourth Wing and loving the dragons, saying the dragons are such a strong point in Fourth Wing. 20 pages of the Wise Man's Fear. How far in are you total, Katie? 40% left in the It Girl. First time reading this author. Oh, nice, Shuri. Are you liking it? I know. Well, now he's passed out on the floor, so he's over it now, but I mean, the scrunchie is like barely hanging on. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like nearly off. Hello, Sherry. Did I see on someone's Discord that you were watching Alice in
That was
Borderland?
mine, yeah.
It was like that way.
I always get confused because like there's so many of our Discords and there's so many like overlapping like people in conversations where I'm like, who was it? Could be
You should just assume that Alice in Borderland is mine.
Because it's like and then when you're trying to re-find a conversation, you're having to like
It's so
go
hard.
through all the Discords, but then it's like, which channel was it in? So you're like checking like 20 channels per Discord and then going through like 5 or 6 Discords. So
I just give up.
Y'all protecting the scrunchie and hair from Teddy. Page 21. Nice. Andrea. Continued in Golden Fool, currently 11% of the way, and left off the Dark Forest at 12%. Nice. Making good progress in both of them. 60 pages into Once and Future Witches. Nice job. 10 minutes. Got late at 10 minutes, but started Crooked Kingdom. Got to page 23. Finished Here and Gone. 5 stars. Yay.
Is this the one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Also, this is making me laugh. Kaylee, ma'am, I live in Houston. You can literally ask. Well, Rachel.
I wish I knew Rachel when I had to do a rotation in Houston because that would have been so much fun, but I didn't. It's like a year too late.
That'd be fun if me and Kayla go to Houston for a book and food thing. We shouldn't be at Rachel. All 3 of us can hang out. We can plan it. 5 pages. I made noodles with tomato sauce for dinner. Awesome. 12 minutes left of the Circus Tent book. It's weird, LOL, in a fun way, though. I'm enjoying it. That's awesome. Is it on KU, Amy? Only hot teas I like is jasmine tea, but to some it supposedly tastes like soap. I love milk teas, and like I've gotten jasmine tea in like a milk tea form, but with like boba and stuff, but just plain tea on its own without like all the delicious milk and sugar and boba stuff, like I don't know about that. Yeah. Winston is the orange cat. Hugo just walked by a dog and didn't bark. A miracle. Anytime that happens to Teddy, I'm always like, oh my gosh, that was insane.
Are you okay?
Bowser tried to go after a gigantic German Shepherd yesterday, and I was like, we're not. No. Not like go after, but like, yeah.
He's not used to being the snack. He's used to having the snack.
But the thing is, like, normally he doesn't react to other dogs whenever we're on a walk. But it was just, I think, because the dog was so big. And I'm like, that's not the right decision here. The other dog was perfectly fine. Bowser was the issue. But, like, they were on the other side of the street, at least.
I got really scared. This happened a couple of months ago, but I was walking Teddy. And it was, like, part the other owner's fault, but also very much Teddy's fault too. But this part was the other owner's fault. They let they opened their door to let their dog go out and go potty without a leash. They just let the dog run down. And in their defense, it was like 5 or 6 in the morning. This happened like last year when I used to teach early. And so I was walking Teddy really early in the morning. But still, like, you shouldn't do that, you know? I hate when people dogs off leash in areas where it's supposed to be on leash because Teddy is reactive, of course. And so this was a situation where the dog, which was a big pit bull, and I love pit bulls, but also it's scary because they can do damage if you're in a situation, you know? And Teddy is a small dog. And Teddy was freaking losing his mind, like trying to like bark and growl and fight this dog. And the pit bull came running up straight to Teddy. And the guy was trying to call it back, but the pit bull like wasn't trained well enough to like recall. And he came running over to Teddy, but the pit bull was like the freaking nicest dog ever and just laid on the ground with his head on the ground and had its tail wagging Well, Teddy, I was like trying to hold back, but I was trying to like grab. Like this all happened so fast, and I'm like trying to grab him, but Teddy's like in full freak out mode, and then Pipple was just like trying to like be Teddy's friend, and Teddy's like, and I'm like, oh my god, Teddy, you're so freaking lucky that this
Bad choice.
the nicest dog in existence, because like if the Pipple reacted badly, it would have been in response to Teddy,
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's totally the owner's fault for having an off-leash dog, especially if it doesn't recall well,
Yeah.
But yeah, that was terrifying. My heart was beating so fast, but luckily I was just able to pick Teddy up, and the dog was just still laying on the ground, like tail wagging.
Yeah, sweet, I promise. I keep telling David he'll try to keep his dogs off leash, and I'm like, just because yours will do what you tell it to doesn't mean that others will. So out of respect for everyone else, put the dog on a leash. Like, it's not that hard.
Yeah, on the walk yesterday too, somebody opened their front door, and this little like very fuzzy, it looked like a chihuahua, came running out and was like literally following us, like not doing anything, just like following us on the walk. And I kept turning around like, I don't want anyone to think I'm taking you. Like, go back, go. It was very cute.
Yeah, my problem with off-leash dogs is just because like Teddy doesn't react well to when dogs come running up to him. So if like an off-leash dog comes running up, Teddy is going to try to fight it. And then it's like, even if the off-leash dog wouldn't initiate a fight, there's a lot of dogs that would respond to a dog being aggressive to it,
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I see a dog that like I think is off-leash, I pick him up.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people get upset by because they're like, you're scared of my big burly dog with your little frou-frou dog. And it's like, no, I'm scared for your big burly dog because of my little frou-frou dog.
Yeah, I know my dog well. Like, my dog is going to be an asshole.
Yeah, I can't pick Bowser up.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Well, I can pick him up, but not if he's like trying to go after something.
Yeah.
I can get manhandled. Get you, buddy.
Also, Kayla, this makes me so happy. Hell yeah, already 25% in. All in. Yes. Try the woods. On to you.
Why did you tell me to try that? Just because, like, is it?
There was a recommendation question. Was that in response to that?
I don't think so. I don't remember what it was about.
Right here.
Is that the author of the other? Or is that the author of Something is Killing the Children? They have similar names. Very different books.
Sorry you're in a reading slump. Character focus reminds me of Atessa Mosh Bay. I will be surprised if you like it, Lexi. Uh-oh.
Yeah, the problem is I like character focused things, but I need the plot to not be the character's thoughts. I need the plot, like if it's character focused, I need it to be reacting to the plot, not the thoughts being the plot. Does that make sense?
For this question, Bryce, I would maybe recommend Hunted by Darcy Coates. I'm trying to think of other like forest thrillers.
Jackal by Erin E. Adams. Another one that takes place in the forest a lot is What Lies in the Woods by Kate Ellis Marshall. Yeah, that's the order. Yeah.
I feel like there's a couple others, but they're just not coming out of my mouth right now. They're not getting connected between the brain and the mouth.
Well, like These Silent Woods by Kimmy Grant Cunningham or something like that is the woods, but not. It's marketed as a thriller, but it's not really a thriller.
Yeah, Rachel, you can treat us to books and food when we're there since you're rich.
Big massive books. As Sandra says, you rich.
Yeah, Rachel is rich confirmed. So Kayla, you and I are going to go visit Rachel in Houston, and Rachel's going to treat us all day long. Thanks for agreeing, Rachel.
We were backstage after the Wheel of Time live and spent like 30 minutes talking about conversion rates and how Norwegian money is like millions of what our thousands are, and it's the same like price. And we were talking about how Sandra tells everybody else they rich, but she's the millions.
Yeah. Sandra is the secret rich one. Red Maggot screaming and enjoyed it. However, I'm not sure an overly squeamish person could read it.
Yeah, that's a very interesting one.
69% in the measure. Nice. And really want to go to sleep even though it's not late enough. Just go to sleep. There's not a certain time you should go to sleep at. If you want to go to sleep, you should go to sleep for sure. Yes, we should. I'm gonna make a chat between the three of us so we can figure this out, because that would be awesome. Probably I can't do it in June though, because I'm kind of booked for 2 weeks. And then I have the different thing in the week. But a July thing, we'll just book it a month in advance. Because already this weekend is booked, and then all the other weekends I think are already dedicated on trips. No, not on KU, but I had Kindle credits, so it was free because it's cheap. Okay. I'm always looking for things to spend the Kindle credits on anyways, Amy, so that's like keep in mind, because I feel like Kindle credits, they're never enough to get like a full like general release type book, you know, but then like not all, but a lot of like the indie and self-pub stuff I'm interested in is already on KU, so I don't need to buy the one. So just in general, Thriller Rex, check out Lexi's channel for tons of Thriller Rex. I think I have a couple Thriller Rex videos too, but like in terms of recent thrillers that I've enjoyed, I would say The Writing Retreat, The Missing by Kirsten Moglin, which was a rec from Lexi. I feel like those are the two standout thrillers for me recently.
Yeah, my favorite thriller this year has been The Writing Retreat.
Oh, I also like The Last Word by Taylor Adams too.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Dog in my neighborhood has ripped out a mailbox from the ground trying to chase Hugo after Hugo provoked him. Yeah. Like it was a big dog and the leash wrapped around it. Oh, no. Situation.
Mm-hmm. I cannot see.
All of your animals are making appearances tonight, Mel. I love it.
Yeah, she's just large. It's bigger than the dog, and so I'm just like, dude.
There's a mean girl. A cat comes to a sliding glass door in the back of the house to taunt and torture my cat. They lunge at the glass trying to get each other. That's so sad.
Oh
no. 40% in. Nice job. Yeah, off leash sucks. Some people say don't worry, my dog is friendly. Okay, but my dog isn't. I know. I freaking hate it. It's the same situation with my family's dog too. And like the park by their house, which is by law, you're supposed to have all the dogs on a leash. There's no off leash section of the park. They can like not use to walk my family's dog because there's so many off leash dogs all the time that don't have recall, so they shouldn't be off leash because they just run up to everyone. Like if your dog,
personally feel like no dog should be off leash in a public place with like people.
If your dog is off leash, it better not leave your side. And the second you say the name, run up immediately to you and sit down. Like if it doesn't do that, it shouldn't be off leash, is my opinion. Or you should take it just to the areas where it's allowed to be off leash.
Yeah.
Call the other cat a girl cat because she has a fancy blue collar with a bell, but she is not the queen of this house. Cat 2, jeweled pink collar, acts like the queen of the house. So ready for my reading coma tomorrow. Because you want to read Saga, and I'm sure you're looking for all the sci-fi horror graphic novels. Hello, Gabby. 50% into The Exorcist. I'm surprisingly really enjoying it. That's awesome. Listening to the one narrated by the author. Yes, lists alternating between physical and audio. Sorry, my comments are going really slow. So creepy, narrated by him. That's cool. I need to look into this book. I mean, I know about the book, but like I need to look into the audiobook specifically.
It's on Scribd.
Oh, cool. Oh my gosh, my comments are really freaking out right now.
Do you want me to click on them?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind, because like I'm clicking on one and then it's taking about 10 seconds for me to even be able, like I still can't see a comment on the screen right now.
Oh. Are Bryn's pants fully back?
Not fully, no. Mostly,
Also,
but
Rachel,
not fully.
Rachel,
We're like
both
in
of you-
jegging territory now.
both of your birthdays being in July means we definitely need to all meet up and do that Houston day trip in July. That's so cool.
Yes.
Body is what creeping and physical. The writing retreat. Do we not have similar reading tastes? That's funny.
Yeah.
Unhinged, yeah. Squirrel made her YouTube appearance. Was it on Kaylee's book club?
Yeah, I was on the live shot but like towards the very, very end, like when we were kind of done talking, and Sherry held up squirrels. If you want to see a squirrel appearance, just skip to the end.
I will have to do that. Yeah, it was a wild ride. It was fun. Is Bryn Maine Coon?
We think is part Maine Coon. She's got to be at least part because she's a monster. So we think so. She's got the like tuft down at her chest that you can see, and she's got like the 3 layers of hair and the really flat nose, but she's also got a decent amount of tabby in her too. But the dog weighs like 12 pounds, and I want to say she weighs like 18. She's a big cat.
Nova weighs more than your dog.
Yeah, well, it doesn't
He's a
take much.
normal cat.
He's a puny baby.
So cute.
He's just really long.
Mm-hmm. The mailbox thing happened on my own is true, which is why we try to only walk at times when no one is out. Yeah, that makes sense. Hoping to finish The Cruel Prince tonight.
Is that your first read of it, Sahar? Also, hello, Sahar. I waved to you physically earlier, but I will vocalize saying hello now too. I read The Cruel Prince a while ago, and I liked the first book okay, and then I actually hated the second book. I'm sad to say. So I never like read the third book in that series, but the first book was fine.
Is that by the author that wrote
Book of Night?
I can't think of what?
Book of Night?
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Okay, look at me go.
I know, good job.
I was like, I can't think of the author, but I was like, I know what the book is.
I still have that one sitting on my shelf. Will I ever read it? Probably not.
The cover is very pretty. Oh, this sounds awful. Good luck.
Sorry.
Reading insomnia. Did you read this one, Mel?
Yes. I really liked it until closer to the end, and then the end just It's a Sarah Pinborough ending though, so you either like love her endings or you hate them because they are so far out of left field. It's not even funny.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna read that one.
I don't know that you would like it. Did you like Behind Her Eyes?
At the time, now I like when I think about it, I'm like, I don't know how I feel about that. But
yeah, same.
Yeah, I'm glad you're liking it more this time, because I thought I remembered you not liking it as much like a while ago, and then I got confused. But I feel like I also could potentially like the second one now more, but I feel like there's so many other things I want to read. It's kind of a lost cause right now.
The Holly Black stuff?
Yeah, the Cruel Prince series, because
The Queen of Nothing is bad.
Is that the last one?
Bad, yeah.
See, I hated the second one. And my issue, but see, here's my issue, and that's why I'm like, maybe I could like it more because I've read other bully romances and stuff, like what Sahara was saying, because I didn't like it because I was like, they're so mean to each other. But now I'm like, I love when they're mean to each other in romance, so I don't know. But I think it's just like I've moved on. There's too many other things I want to read more now, you know. So also I'm curious for everyone, because I am getting tired, so we're not going to do 2 full-length sprints, but you can like let me know what you prefer between 1 more 45-minute sprint or 2 more 30-minute sprints. So we could do 2 short sprints or 1 longer sprint. So let me know in the comments. You guys can informally vote.
I'm always here for the fantasy knowledge. That's why I'm invited to sprints.
Yeah, Lexi's resident fantasy expert.
Hey, I have been able to answer things. There was one thing where I knew the answer and was it you that didn't know what it was? So like, I don't remember what it was, but it happened. Um,
Okay. I
I
think everyone is wanting the 45. So that sounds good.
okay.
Um,
Does Bryn have tufted ears?
Not much. Hers is more like her chest area. You can see a defined like mane to her. But my mom has a part Maine Coon boy, and he does have tufted ears. That's why I wanted, when I went to the shelter looking, I looked for a kitten that you could tell had Maine Coon features because he's so laid back and friendly. Well, friendly's not a good word. He's very laid back. He's a bit of a bully, actually.
Yeah. This was Michelle.
Michelle is
So
Wait, somebody gave her an
yeah,
11-minute? We've
nice.
already
yeah.
gone
It
through
it was
11
on
minutes?
Sunday. Well, did you hear it? We were ending book club sprints, and Michelle was just like, "I'm gonna do it," but there is a rule that once you've done it once, you can't be asked again.
And Carly, I see you're breaking your rule because I gave you the first one. So what's up with you asking me about this 10-minute sprint?
Totally forgot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, I don't own them or anything, so I would have to like go out and find them to do it. But if I own them, I could see myself trying that out.
How about you host sprints and you can give Carly all the sprints she wants? Carly, why don't you host sprints?
Carly
And
should
then your
wait,
thing.
but what if she waited until she got to 1 minute and she finished it off and her first sprint was just a 1 minute sprint and then ends the live show?
Mm-hmm.
People. I don't know. Sounds like maybe a little bit of manipulation involved there. Heard it through the grapevine. All right, we'll do a 45 then. So I'll see everyone in 45. Hello. Oh gosh, my voice was like dead. Hello, welcome back, everyone. How did you in that last sprint? I got to, let's see, script is always dumb about percentages. I got to 20% of the way through Foe. Which is exciting. It's a really short book, so I don't think I'll finish it tonight just because I'm tired, but if I wanted to, I could because it's so short. But I think instead I'll finish it up tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm tired. I'm here to say hi for a minute and then
Yeah.
a long day.
Mm-hmm.
Monday.
Yeah. I'm feeling the same. I was like laying back. Yeah, I was just here, but I didn't have my camera on because I couldn't like I was in a very odd position and just like looking dead. So I was like, I don't want to have my camera on right now.
No.
I got to page 76 of House of Cotton, which is 26% in. This book is like I don't understand why the audiobook is so slow because I don't feel like the narrator is speaking like very slow. But like earlier I read 50 pages in 45 minutes like of a different book, and this I feel like it was like I don't know, 30, 35 pages. And like the words aren't even that big, so I don't know.
That's weird.
Yeah, well, the audiobook is like a normal length audiobook, but then the actual book page is like less than 300 pages. So you would think
And the words are like a decent size too.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like the audiobook is like obnoxiously slow, so I don't understand.
That's
In
weird.
fact, it almost seems like the space on the page is like more than usual. Like if I had to guess, I'd guess the other way, you know?
Yeah. So I just don't understand why the audiobook is so long.
It's weird.
And like why it takes so long to get through. Like I'm confused.
How'd you do, Mel?
I talked to David during that sprint because he was going to call right as this one ended, or right as this like chatty bit started. And so I went ahead and called him and did nothing else.
Nice. Okay, cool. Figured out where I was at in this book. Lexi, I accidentally read like one chapter past where I said I was stopping. Not that it like super matters, but the chapter that I accidentally read, I read it accidentally because it was like a 30-second chapter. So like technically I read chapter 9 too, but chapter 9 is like one paragraph.
Okay.
I love
How
that.
dare you?
That means something dramatic happened.
Yeah. I'll get there tonight probably.
I support the DNF, Andy, for sure. I support the DNF. I saw you are going to pick up the Maidens. I agree with, I forget who, I think Sam and Roxy were chiming in the Discord, and I totally agree with them. I was about to respond, and then the timer went off. But hopefully that one grips you more. Taking a break from The Exorcist. Seems like that is probably a heavy book, especially to be reading late at night. Point, of course. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Got distracted. Relatable. Read 20 pages.
Still That's awesome, though.
Yeah. 70 pages. Oh my goodness. Killed it.
I wanted to get to page 100 and I succeeded in my goal. So
awesome.
I'm calling it quits. Hello.
Episode 4 of Borderland and 10 minutes into episode 5. Yes.
No.
20 more pages. Finished Saga Volume 1. I hope you enjoyed it. Continue to read The Golden Fool. Nice. 30 pages. It started storming. Yeah, I think it could storm any second here. It was jealous tonight. This whole week, we've been getting so much. And when you look on like the weather app for my area, every single day is like thunderstorm clouds.
We did that for like a week, and then it'll just be pop-up showers from here on out.
Halfway through Battle Royale, and when you try to read all night and then end up scrolling mindlessly on your phone instead. I know that way too well, Andrea.
Yeah.
20 pages at page 75. Nice progress. No reading happened. That's okay, Kayla. It's late.
Late, yeah.
Fell asleep. Sorry. It's totally okay, Nicole. Good night. I hope you have a good sleep. Thanks for hanging out.
I mean, to be honest, I thought about it. We have discussed sleep sprints before.
Finished Circus Tent novella. Pretty fun. That's good. I'm going to look that one up after this, Amy. Thanks for sprints. Enjoy the company and the reading. Thanks for hanging out with us. So that was the end of sprints. Lexi and Mel are linked in the description box. So go check out their channels if you have not done so already. And I'll see you guys sometime soon. I don't know when, but I'm sure it won't be too long from now. Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Oh, gosh.